What a face. Oh, I used to love those peonies too. They always smelled so nice. There's Daddy throwing me around again. That was a nice backyard. Her flowers really bloomed. Oh, there's that little bunny rabbit. I remember I think I actually stepped on that poor little rabbit. I was running down the hill in the park, and that's how we found it. But I don't think it was injured. It seemed like it was all right.
What happened? Did it die?
I guess it just couldn't live in captivity. Maybe it would have been better to just have left it in the woods. I don't know.
I think that's the old, where they had the old June
Yeah, that's
feet.
the original.
It was on a big estate.
That was the original farm, the June Feet. What did they call it?
Just a
Farm.
Farms.
Yeah, now it's a shopping center.
Is it?
I think they call it Just a Farm Shopping Center.
I don't think that time I don't think Uncle Howard ever had his cars there. Here you are with your pony ride.
Yeah, it was a nice looking pony. Red saddle.
Yeah, that's when they had the dogs.
I missed it when they had the dog show there.
When they didn't have it, you mean? You missed it. We were
Yeah.
thinking about getting you one of those Bedlington Terriers, I think. They look like little sheepdogs.
Yeah, little lambs.
Now that's they used to have that band there too. That's what Nomi's father used to march in, a band like that.
Yeah, I remember being fascinated with the bagpipes.
But we used to pack our lunches. We didn't buy a lot of stuff there. We packed our lunch.
I always loved going to that horse show.
Yeah, it looks like Sally Moses.
Yeah,
That she rode for a while.
beautiful horse.
I
You
got
look
a lot
nice
of-
in your red jacket.
Yeah, and I got a lot of wear out of that red jacket.
Is that the balloon I lost?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you were good about it. You didn't go on. Some kids would have gone on about it. And you didn't get another one either.
I'm surprised the balloon didn't scare the horse.
Well, the first time Jimmy, you took him, he was younger than you, in a coach, a bigger coach. Remember the first year he was a baby and we took him to the June Feet? You had him in a coach.
Yeah, I think he was just a few months old.
Yeah.
They had a lot more cars back in those days than they do now.
I remember Muz used to wear that suit a lot. She got a lot of wear out of that suit. There's different type dogs.
I hope that this is working, this mic.
Well, it does say recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I pushed a couple buttons and I'm not sure what I did, but
One time they took Skipper, I guess it was before you were born, the summer before, and he got away from them at the June Feet. Yeah, but they got him pretty quick.
Huh, I don't remember hearing that story.
That's Brigantine, I believe, and that's where I got my engagement ring.
Yeah, Muzz always used to say the waves were always bigger at Brigantine for some
yeah?
reason. Yeah, if you wanted to.
I know the flies were bigger.
Oh, really?
They had those big horse flies. But then they started to spray around, and it was quite a relief. But we didn't go that often, over there to swim. We went over there to eat. Then my mother worked over there for a while too. Now that's when we went fishing, and I actually caught a couple fish that day off of wharf. You know, it wasn't out in the ocean or anything.
That's
What-
Uncle George. That was at Aunt Carrie's
Yeah,
little
bungalow.
cottage in Atlantic City. I remember it was real pretty. It was there was like a little courtyard there and flowers.
See
and,
what I'm saying? Uncle George is pointing, and I'm saying no, he didn't catch them.
I'm glad we have movies of those flowers. She had so many pretty flowers in the middle of that little courtyard there.
I think Uncle George used to do that.
And there's Nana Catherine,
That was the
Pop
little.
Pop Idler.
It's supposed to be the little summer house, supposedly, but they never moved from it. Whether it's Bud's boat, can't tell whether it's his or not.
Yeah, I think
Can't
it
tell.
probably is. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there we are sitting on it. So I guess that was him.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the rented boat, I think.
Oh, he rented that one.
Yeah, the first one. He didn't know that much about boats, I don't think, but he learned.
Yeah, I think we were out on the ocean that day.
Well, he couldn't turn it. We were going out there and it was rough, and he couldn't turn the boat around. And it started to worry. I know Papa got right next to you, and he can't even swim. He can float though.
I think I was getting a little seasick.
Yeah, me too.
It looks like the water was rough a little bit.
Yeah, we just meant to just go out in the bay, but the bay could be pretty rough. And I know I felt a little funny.
Did you say we were in the bay or the ocean that
Well,
day?
we were in the bay, but he wanted to turn around, and so he wouldn't see. It's a lighthouse way back there, and he wanted to turn around. And he couldn't very well do it.
Is that Barnegat Loop?
Yeah. So he did turn it around, and we didn't have life preservers. And Mary couldn't swim at all.
Oh gosh. Two people that could. Well, I couldn't swim either. He would have had to save all of us. Muzz steering the boat there. Oh, there she is on. That horse's name was Cherokee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a rented horse. It was a nice looking horse.
Oh, I got my Jospers on too, and you had a pair.
Jodhpurs.
Joppers. She could handle a horse okay.
Yeah. Well, she rode from the time she was almost
Little.
when she could just about walk. She grew up on a farm.
She loved to go riding.
I wonder where she rented Cherokee from. What stable it was from.
Probably Taylor's. She wanted me to hold it when I was pregnant once, and it made me nervous.
That was the first time I was ever on a
Yeah.
full-grown horse. I was
Yeah.
always put on ponies,
Yeah.
and I was sort of scared. I was hanging on
Sure.
for dear life.
Sure, you quick waved.
Everybody's saying, wave, and I was afraid to let go. I think Mush used to have the horse go right through the water and everything. That was a pretty horse, especially for a hired horse, you know.
Well, she didn't win any slowpoke horse. Here you are riding with her, huh?
Yeah, once I got up there with Muzz, I wasn't afraid. Then I enjoyed it because I just felt I wasn't going to fall off.
Here I am being the guard.
There we go. And there goes Muzz back to the stable with Cherokee. Cherokee's in a hurry to get home. And there I am coming back from saying bye to Muzz.
Here's Skipper.
Boy, he could run, that dog.
One faster than you, that's for sure.
Well, he had 4 legs. I only had 2. And they were short ones.
It must be
It's
the
the
zoo.
zoo.
It was a very
Chilly
rainy
day.
Yeah, rainy too. Dull day.
Well, it was probably in the fall because the movies that we just saw of Muzz and Me on the horse, it was like, fall then. So this was probably late fall. Now I wonder if that polar bear's the same one that's there now.
I doubt it. I don't know. How long do they live?
Well, I think the ones that were there when we were at the zoo just recently, I think they said they were there for 30-something years.
Well,
but
that's not as long though.
yeah, they
you know.
probably wouldn't be the same ones.
Boy, they look different when they put their wings out.
Mm.
You sort of felt sorry. I mean, they had a nice grounds for them, but nothing like when they were in the jungle. But then they didn't have to worry about being attacked either.
Right. Yeah, it's all different there now, the way they have things arranged.
Mm.
Well, they had three big male lions there.
Well, we're getting getting
Looked like they were
snacks
rooting
out
for
or
something in
or
there.
a cigarette maybe.
Well, the lions were really active.
Well, that kind of a day too, maybe.
Mm. Aw, there's the penguins.
Yeah, it's the first time I actually saw penguins like all in a row, and I could look like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big kick out of that. Where they waddled.
Yeah. What a face.
Only a mother could love, right?
Yeah.
They're striking looking animals with the stripes.
Now, I sort of remember that that animal there, whatever it was, I guess it was a moose or something, he was sort of charging around, looking a little nasty with his big antlers. There we are going to get greens now for Christmas. Boy, that was nice. We had a nice snowy day that day, and the sun was out. I know other times we had gone and it would be cold and
Yeah,
cloudy or
damp.
muddy or
Well, it's
something.
probably cold, but you expected that with snow on the ground.
Now, what was that little cart that everybody was riding
Bud
on?
put it together. You know, he was always putting race cars together and carts and motorcycles, and then he got racing cars, and then the airplane he put together.
There's a Christmas tree. There's Bruce. Little Bruce.
Looks like everybody's throwing at you.
Everybody's picking on me. I look like I'm trying to throw the snow and it's stuck to my glove.
I remember that snowsuit. That looked like a very comfortable snowsuit for you.
Now there's Muzz's house with her Christmas decorations hanging on the door that she got when we went for greens in the woods. There's Skipper posing. He's a nice looking dog. I don't know how they got him to stay still. Oh, there he goes. That was such a nice house. There's Skipper sniffing around in front of the house. There's the falls, wintertime. Looks like they were frozen over. They're not falls anymore. It's just no rocks there now.
Crashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Now this is Skipper the first. That's the falls. These were taken in 1955, and that's the falls that are at the back part of my mother and dad's home. That's their home there. And they're watering right along Pennypack Park. Getting all set for Christmas. And here we are Christmas morning, seeing these things are all set under the tree. Looks like it's 8:30 there. Here she comes. Down the steps. Well, she looks happy. Yeah, but don't leave too much light in. There she is looking at her doll, and she's on her rocking horse.